beloved souls. It is Sacred Sexual Saturday, so you know I wanted to tap into this energy since Mercury just went retrograde. There's been communication issues already going on, right? Divine masculines, divine feminines healing and getting triggered and all this extra shit. Um, and then we still have this like physical energy going around, like, right? Like really kind of like magnetic and drawing people closer and pushing people apart, right? There's a big push pull going all across the globe, right? So you're either like being pushed towards your highest and greatest good and satisfaction and pleasure and enjoyment, or you're being pulled away from those things that are not in alignment with that and with your truth. So I want to see what that means for all of you. We're going to tap in. We're going to start with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, see what the angels are going to give us. And then if we need to go further, we'll grab the Milo Manara deck that I just got. So thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Yeah, so big communication issues because I'm starting to reading and I'm losing my voice. So there's a need to talk. I don't know what that means. I don't know how this is going to start, but there's a need to talk. Talk, 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 talk. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. Those collective need to know. What are we talking about with these beautiful heightened sexual energies that are going on? Well, we got two, all right. We got the Six of Swords out the gate, right? And that tends to be an energy of like leaving the worst behind, just like letting it go, letting bygones be bygones, releasing the things that are no longer serving us, right? So you're looking at them here and they're just good. They're just on the ground. So first of all, they're earthing, which is amazing, right? They're both getting grounded right there, but it's really just like into each other. This is just what it is at this moment. We don't need to talk about anything. We don't need to worry about anything. We just need to connect to each other and connect to the Most High through this beautiful, beautiful meeting in the grass and in the bushes. I love that. We also got the Four of Swords. Rest, relaxation. She's taking it easy. In this sense, we have a divine feminine who maybe is looking for a timeout from all of the play that has been going on in the 3D realm. Like she's like, yo, give me a minute. He's like, wait, let me just get like one more taste, one more look. Let me put this in my mouth real quick, right? She's just like, boy, if you don't go somewhere. I love that. Thank you, angels and guides. Is that what to say? Is that one couple, two people? But I feel like that's three different parties. Yeah, that's three different parties because all the imagery is different in every single picture. All right, so couple number three, we got the world card, completion, cycles, fulfillment, a cornucopia. It's all good in the hood. So for this couple here, it is all good in the hood. They're ready to take it to the next level. She's feeling good. It even looks almost like he's like on her feet, right? So maybe there's like a little foot fetish going on there, or maybe that's like a kink that you guys have going on. But really, if you're aware of this, I don't know if you're aware of this, massaging the foot can really activate your organs and your glands all throughout your body. So if it's done the right way, she literally can have this type of orgasm from a foot massage. Just putting it out there. No pressure. Just putting it out there. I would definitely want to tap in deeper and see what this all means. All right, so let's get one more from here for each couple because we got three, and then we'll pull the Manara deck. Thank you, angels and guides. Tell me about the first couple. Tell me about the second couple, please, and tell me about the third one. What do they need to know? My light just fell. Okay, there's a lot going on. Hold on. There's a lot going on. Right. So first two couples cards just flew out, and then the third, my light fell right as I was trying to draw the card, right? So I find that very, very telling. Things changing, not always seeing things clearly. And I find that extremely beautiful because the High Priestess is the card that fell out with the World card when the light fell, right? So maybe you've had to go inside and look within your like your own darkness in order to be this divine goddess energy, right? Like this couple, this last one where they're really into each other and there's this cornucopia, this divine feminine had to do some really hard work all by her lonesome. And she waited and waited and waited for the right moment. She wasn't just gonna take anything. And that's how she got her happily ever after. That's why she's so fulfilled right now, because she knew to wait. She knew to chill. She knew to focus on herself. This is all about her self-love, self like educating, self-worth, like just pouring into herself and making herself so um desirable for her own self, right? Like she's not doing it for any other. She's really just doing this for her own self, like just pouring the love that she was so continuously giving out to everyone else back into herself. And that's how she got here. That is fucking dope. All right. We had the beautiful Four of Swords come out the Six of Swords. The Swords energy tends to be very mental, right? Thinking, 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 thinking. Forcing the divine masculine, forcing his will, forcing his way onto the divine feminine right here, right? They're not in alignment. He's trying to force her mouth open and she's trying to block him here, right? So this is really clearly about them not being in alignment, the divine masculine trying to force his will. And when they give up that struggle, when they give up that fight, when they give up this power control and they just let it all go, this is where it leads them, right? So it seems like before we got to this point, there was a lot of fighting going on, a lot of arguments, a lot of discord, a lot of misalignment between these two. So interesting. And then with the Four of Pentacles that we had, I don't know what I said before, but that's the Four of Pentacles. Um, we have the Five of Cups, right? Five of Chalices. So there's a disconnect here again, and it's so funny because here she's like staring in the water, right? There's an image in the water here that she's kind of just looking at, focused on. There's a masculine here that's like focusing his energies on her, but her mind is somewhere else. Just like here, right? Her mind is somewhere else. She has a divine masculine in her realm. So there's a divine masculine that's focused on the divine feminine. Focus, focus, focus. Pouring into her, right? Massaging her, treating her, honoring her, giving her gifts, like doing everything that he thinks is possible in the 3D realm. And she is not there. There is a form of love or a longing that's there behind this divine feminine that is causing this disconnect. She's here physically, will show up, but there's a reason that her energy is withdrawn. She is still thinking about the love of yesteryear and yesterday. Yeah. Alright, let's pull a card from the Manara deck. These are extra freaky. So tell me about the first couple, angels and guides. What do we need to know? And the second couple, thank you, angels and guides. What do we need to know? Ooh, two, two. And for the last couple, the world. Right, alright, alright. First couple, Knight of Fire. Right, Knight of Fire. So it tends to be things moving along really quickly, passionate, but because it's a knave, it can be kind of like immature. So again, because this divine masculine was like trying to force his will, it wasn't working, right? He came in hot and heavy, dark, all about his business. You're not going to tell him anything. He knows what he wants. It's my way or the kind of highway thing. But that attitude had kept him alone for a long time, right? It kept him alone. And he was trying to force, force, force until he finally met his match and finally had to give it on up. So I feel like there's a couple this weekend that like you guys started off hot and heavy, and the divine masculine is like on his head, and he's very egotistic, and he's very controlling, and he's trying to just have it his way all the time, but he's just gonna fucking let it go. He's finally just like tired of fighting with you because as a divine feminine, like you are desirable and needed and vibrant, and you can give him a run for his money, right? Like she's giving him a run for his money here. And I feel like the divine masculine is finally going to get tired of that fighting energy and is going to be able to move forward so that you guys can both be on the same page. It's pretty dope. All right, see what else. Couple number two with this divine feminine who's still thinking about the past. Yeah, so there's a king of water here. and we have the priest or the hierophant. So the hierophant energy tends to be like higher level commitment, things like that, right? And the king of water is a very like emotionally mature and stable energy, whether it's male or female, but really this is like a masculine energy. So I just feel like this divine feminine here, like this I feel for this divine masculine, right? Because you are pouring into this divine feminine. You're pouring into her. You're doing everything you're supposed to. You're nurturing her. You're loving on her. You're honoring her. You're getting like bringing gift. Like you're literally doing everything, but she's not ready for that level of commitment with you. It literally looks like she's scared shitless of going deeper. Right? It's like the priest is showing up, but she looks like she's running. That's how they're showing it to me. Like she's like backing up, right? It's almost like oh my God, what was that movie? The Exorcist, right? When she's like freaking masturbating with the cross. I don't know why that just came to me, but that's what this looks like. Like she is running, 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 running. So if you're the divine masculine here that's got their heart open and you're with the divine feminine who's just always a little bit distant, she's not ready yet, right? She's not ready yet. She might be there, and again, she's there physically, she's kind of appreciative, but her body language is telling you otherwise, dude. Like it's time to move on. Or wait and give her time to heal, right? Because she's not there. She's not that into you. I don't know if you saw that movie, but there's that. And then for the last couple, the world couple, we have the three of earth, right? So that tends to be what people coming together and working together, like grinding, being proud of the work you do, doing hard work and being proud of it, right? So here it's just like they've been doing the work, right? I almost feel like this is like, oh, yeah, like I'm like, I wasn't gonna say it, but they're like, no, go ahead and say it. Like, I feel like this is like the divine mother and father that like brought them together, right? Like the angelic realm, like all this work was going on behind the scenes. It's so funny that he's behind her, but all the work was going on behind the scenes to bring these like two energies together, right? Like really deep work. And because again, the divine feminine is in front here, I feel like she was doing the work first, right? She was showing up first. She was going hard. The divine masculine obviously has been doing his work as well, but here the focus is on the feminine energy. So again, like doing the work, being proud of herself, focusing on self love, focusing on self worth, focusing on her pleasure and her satisfaction, and taking her voice back, right? And she's gotten to this point where she's good, where she's satisfied, where there's pleasure, where there's satisfaction, where she's finally met her mate. And he's willing to have her back, right? He's willing to stand at her feet because it doesn't make him less than, and he knows that. He's proud of her because she's showing up finally as what? As the goddess that she is. That's amazing. I'm in love with this. So I don't know where you fall in these categories, but good luck this weekend. Have fun. And Mercury's retrograde again. So watch communication. You can expect delays. Be cautious with your electronics. Don't take anything personal. If you don't have to sign any contracts, just wait. If you do have to sign contracts, read the fine print. Like just do your due diligence during this time. It's gonna be until about June the 3rd, I want to say. So I want to say it's about June the 3rd. So don't hold me to it. But if I was you, I would be a little cautious because it took me 2 days to load a video that was like 15 minutes. Right. So I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Later, beloveds.